As part of the official parliamentary visit to Pakistan, the Representative Council Speaker Ahmed Al-Musallam and the parliamentary delegation attended part of the plenary session of Pakistan's National Assembly. The Speaker of Pakistan's National Assembly, Sardar Ayaz Sadiq, praised the development of the parliamentary work system in Bahrain in the use of modern technologies and the quality and speed of achievement in legislative work. He emphasized the keenness of the General Secretariat of the National Assembly to benefit from the successful experience of Bahrain's Council of Representatives and to visit the General Secretariat to review the mechanism and procedures of electronic work for the members. And for his part, Al-Musallam affirmed the readiness to transfer the parliamentary model in the technical electronic field to Pakistan's National Assembly and welcomed the visit of the Secretariat's delegation to Bahrain to hold joint meetings. The Representatives Council Speaker Ahmed Al-Musallam met the Deputy Chairman of Pakistan's Senate, Saidal Khan, as part of the Bahraini parliamentary delegation's official visit to Pakistan. Khan highlighted the deep-rooted Bahrain-Pakistan ties and commended Bahrain's role under the leadership of His Majesty the King in promoting international peace, security, coexistence and unity among Islamic nations. He said that Pakistan looks forward to further cooperation with Bahrain. He also emphasized Bahrain's support in international diplomatic forums and the significance of strengthening parliamentary relations through bilateral meetings and exchange of visits. He praised Bahrain's parliamentary diplomacy and its ongoing development. And for his part, Al-Musallam underscored Bahrain's commitment to enhancing cooperation with Pakistan, building on over 50 years of strong diplomatic ties. He highlighted the role of His Majesty the King and President of Pakistan alongside the support of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince Prime Minister and the Prime Minister of Pakistan in developing bilateral relations. He also highlighted the steady progress in Bahraini-Pakistan relations with efforts by both countries' legislative bodies to enhance parliamentary cooperation and strengthen coordination in regional and international forums.
Bahrain has been Pakistan's friend and Pakistan's ally for a long time since the country came into existence. And there are 250,000 Pakistanis living and working in Bahrain forces, in Bahraini companies. So there's a great involvement of Pakistan in the defense of Bahrain and also in the defense forces of Bahrain. So we attach great importance to the relationship between Bahrain and Pakistan, and we feel the parliamentary interaction between Bahrain and Pakistan should be increased, and the friendship groups between both the parliaments are very important to have people-to-people contact between Bahrain and Pakistan. So I was very pleased to meet the delegation and host them today in the Senate, and we feel that both the countries will grow in parliamentary relationships and friendship.
And now for more on this topic, we have the following statement from Representative Council member Abdullah Rumaihi.
Our visit to the Islamic Republic of Pakistan comes within the framework of the strong strategic relation that unite the two brotherly countries, extending for more than 50 years. And are characterized by historical depth, close cooperation, and common vision. And yesterday, the House of Representatives held a discussion session with the National Assembly and the Joint Friendship Committee, where the two sides agreed to support development of joint parliamentary cooperation in all fields and enhance exchange of legislative expertise and information and parliamentary activities. As well as today, the parliamentary delegation met with the Pakistani Senate and discussed way of bilateral cooperation, activating the role of parliamentary diplomacy and supporting cooperation in the legislative field. The importance of joint economic and investment project was reviewed, and support for trade exchange between the two brotherly countries was urging the private sector to increase trade exchange and investment opportunities available in the two countries. The position of the Kingdom of Bahrain and Republic of Pakistan in supporting peace efforts in the region, and the results of Arab Summit, Bahrain Summit, in supporting the Palestinian cause, and strengthening the Gulf-Pakistani partnership were also emphasized. The delegation will continue its meetings tomorrow and discuss the perspective of Bahraini-Pakistani cooperation in all field and sector.
Shura Council Chairman Ali Al-Saleh also met with the first Deputy Speaker of the UAE Federal National Council, Dr. Tariq Al-Tayyer, on the sidelines of the Asian Parliamentary Assembly's 15th plenary session and Executive Council meeting. Al-Saleh said that the strong ties between Bahrain and the UAE are based on deep-rooted fraternal relations and the unlimited support of both countries' leadership. He said that Bahrain and the UAE offer a civilized model of close cooperation and coordination with the support of His Majesty the King and the UAE President. He pointed out that the Shura Council is keen to exchange legislative and parliamentary experiences with the UAE Federal National Council. And for his part, Al-Tayyer explained that the UAE-Bahraini relations reflect the vision, or the wise vision, of the leadership of the two brotherly countries. Shura Council Chairman Ali Al-Saleh met with the Chairman of the Oman's Shura Council, Sheikh Khalid bin Hilal Al-Mawali. The Chairman said that the strategic integration and the firm historical extension between both countries reflect a unique historical depth in their bilateral relations, expressing pride in the support of Their Majesties the King and the Sultan of Oman. He praised the fruitful result of His Majesty the King's state visit to Oman, noting that the historic visit contributed to deepening work between the two countries. Al-Saleh praised the joint achievements, stressing that the two countries have a history rooted in social, economic and cultural ties and have been keen for decades to deepen strategic cooperation. He said that the close parliamentary cooperation, visits and bilateral meetings between their legislative councils are a reflection of the keenness in strengthening parliamentary work and exchange of expertise. Al-Mawali expressed deep pride in the Omani-Bahraini relations and their development in various fields. Shura Council Chairman Ali Al-Saleh met with the Chairman of Pakistan's Senate, Yusuf Gilani. Al-Saleh praised the fruitful cooperation between the two countries in developmental fields, thanks to the continuous support of His Majesty the King and Pakistan's President. He praised the sustainability of Bahraini-Pakistan relations and the continuous keenness of both countries to enhance cooperation and coordination. Al-Saleh said that parliamentary relations between the two friendly countries are witnessing continuous development and exchanging legislative experiences and expertise, stressing that bilateral meetings and parliamentary visits strengthen close ties. And for his part, Gilani praised the strategic and historic relations between both countries and the bilateral achievements made over the past years, noting the important role played by Bahrain in supporting global peace and peaceful coexistence. Under the patronage of His Majesty the King's representative for humanitarian work and youth affairs, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the closing ceremony of the first edition of Mahfouza Al Zayani Humanitarian Award was held in the presence of the Vice President of the Supreme Council for Environment, Deputy Chairman of the Rashid Equestrian and Horse Racing Club High Committee, and member of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, His Highness Sheikh Faisal bin Rashid bin Isa Al Khalifa, Deputy Prime Minister Sheikh Khalid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, ministers and guests. In his speech, the chairman of Zayani Investments, Zayed Al Zayani, said that the award aims to promote a culture of social responsibility, adding that the launch of the award reflects the group's commitment to supporting meaningful community initiatives. He said the success of the first edition of the award reinforces the aspiration for more impactful future editions, as the entries showed creativity and dedication to community service. During this ceremony, a presentation was made on the 10 finalist projects, and the late Sheikha Lulwa bint Muhammad Al Khalifa received the Humanitarian of the Year award, which was received on her behalf by Sheikha Hind bint Salman Al Khalifa. The Impact T team from Al Hikmah International School received the Outstanding Student in Humanitarian award. The first 3 places were won by the Do Good team from Ibn Khaldun School, while the Be Prepared team won 2nd place and 3rd went to the Paramedic Volunteer Academy team. Special recognition was also given to 2 projects. And at the end of the ceremony, On behalf of the family of the late Rashid bin Abdurrahman al-Zayani and members of the jury, Zayed al-Zayani presented a commemorative gift to His Highness Sheikh Nasser, expressing appreciation for his continuous efforts in supporting humanitarian work and promoting meaningful community initiatives. The Grand Imam of Al-Azhar and Chairman of the Muslim Council of Elders, His Eminence Professor Dr. Ahmed Al-Tayyib, arrived in Bahrain to participate in the Intra-Islamic Dialogue Conference. This conference will be held under the patronage of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa under the theme One Nation, One Shared Destiny, organized by Al-Azhar Al-Sharif, the Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs of Bahrain, and the Council of Muslim Elders. Upon arrival, His Eminence was received by the President of the Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, Chairman of the Higher Committee of the Intra-Islamic Dialogue Conference, Sheikh Abdurrahman bin Muhammad bin Rashid Al Khalifa, the Minister of Justice, Islamic Affairs and Waqf, Nawaf Al Mauda, the Governor of Muharraq, Salman bin Isa bin Hindi, and Egypt's Ambassador to Bahrain, Riham Ibrahim. In the presence of the Minister of Industry and Commerce, Abdullah Fakhru, Lulu Hypermarket Group launched the Ahlan Ramadan Festival, which offers a range of promotional offers on basic goods required during Ramadan, in addition to creating exhibition stands for Bahraini products in coordination with the Bahrain Farmers Market to provide fresh local products. Lulu Hyper Group also held a partnership agreement with the Smile Initiative for the Care of Cancer Patients' Children, affiliated with the Future Society for Youth and the Royal Humanitarian Foundation, as part of its social responsibility to support initiatives. The Under-Secretary of the Works Ministry, Sheikh Mish'al bin Muhammad Al Khalifa, paid an inspection visit to the Jasra Intersection Development Project, which consists of building a left-turn bridge from Al-Janabi Highway to Sheikh Isa bin Salman Highway. He said that this project is part of the ministry's efforts to develop the infrastructure and keep pace with the urban and investment development of Bahrain. The project comes as part of a package of strategic projects to develop the entrances leading to Salman City and other neighboring areas to provide a safe, high-quality road network. The main objective of the project is to alleviate traffic congestion by improving the link between Sheikh Isa bin Salman Highway, Al-Janabi Highway and Budaya Highway. Bahrain's Parliamentary Division delegation participated in the session held by the Asian Parliamentary Assembly's Executive Council in Baku, that's in Azerbaijan, to adopt the draft resolution submitted by the Assembly's standing committees, which will be presented at the 15th plenary session. The delegation was headed by Representative Council member Ahmed El Saloom. The delegation and representatives of parliaments discussed proposals to amend the APA Charter and Statute. Bahrain's delegation praised the constructive proposals and parliamentary visions that enhance the APA's role and its continuous efforts to expand cooperation between Asian parliaments. Well, Bahrain will host the Intra-Islamic Dialogue Conference tomorrow under the slogan One Nation, One Shared Destiny, organized by Al-Azhar Al-Sharif, the Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs and the Council of Muslim Elders, with the participation of more than 400 scholars, leaders, Islamic authorities and intellectuals from many countries. The conference seeks to move from the discourse of rapprochement to understanding commonalities and challenges and to establish a permanent scientific dialogue mechanism. The Kingdom of Bahrain pays considerable attention to Islamic institutions, recognizing their vital role in promoting religious and social values and consolidating the principle of coexistence between different religions and sects. We have more in this report.
The Kingdom of Bahrain is a unique model of tolerance and coexistence among Islamic sects, where people live side by side harmoniously and practice their religious rituals freely and peacefully. Based on this approach, the Kingdom has been keen to establish clear regulatory frameworks that guarantee the freedom to practice religious rights while ensuring equal opportunities for all, in accordance with laws that prevent discrimination and promote national unity. The Kingdom's constitution confirms this approach, as Article 22 stipulates that freedom of conscience is absolute and the state guarantees the inviolability of places of worship and the freedom to perform religious rites in accordance with the customs observed in the country. The Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs is one of the most important examples of this balance, as it enjoys financial and administrative independence and plays a prominent role in organizing Islamic affairs and promoting interfaith dialogue. In addition, the Kingdom has supported many initiatives that achieve harmony between faith and organization, preserving the privacy of religious beliefs while ensuring public order. Thanks to this approach, the Kingdom of Bahrain has become a unique model in the integration of Islamic institutions with the national project, as these institutions work within a framework that promotes religious values and maintains societal stability, which confirms the balance between religious freedom and the requirements of security and development.
Vatel Bahrain hosted the 18th Vatel International Convention, which brought together international delegations from Vatel branches from 30 countries. The CEO of the Bahrain Tourism and Exhibitions Authority, Sarah Bouhiji, highlighted the vital role of Vatel Bahrain in developing national talent within the hospitality sector during the opening of the 18th Vatel International Convention. Bouhiji highlighted hospitality as one of Bahrain's key growth sectors, where national professionals are trained to meet the highest international standards. She said that investing in the training and development of young professionals in this industry aligns with broader tourism development efforts. The General Director of Vatel Bahrain, Sheikh Khaled bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, said that the forum reflects the strong partnership among the college branches worldwide and showcases a long history of ambitious achievements. France's ambassador to Bahrain, Eric Giraud-Telm, commended Vatel Bahrain as a key training pillar for the kingdom's tourist sector and highlighted its significant role in creating high-quality employment opportunities for Bahraini nationals, attracting greater investment in tourism and strengthening Bahrain's position as a leading hospitality hub. The president of Vatel Group, Karin Saban Ben Zazoun, highlighted the progress of Vatel Bahrain, recognizing it as one of the most distinguished French hospitality colleges globally. The Kingdom of Bahrain has been selected as the Arab Media Capital for 2024, highlighting its role in supporting Arab media. During 24, which coincided with the celebration of the Silver Jubilee of His Majesty the King's accession to the throne, the Kingdom worked to launch and support initiatives and plans to advance the media sector at the local and Arab levels. The head of medical services for surgical departments in government hospitals, Dr. Hazem Al Ali, confirmed that the total number of surgical operations in 24 reached 22,949, including 1,495 operations during evenings and weekends. He said that the project to expand operating rooms and operate them outside working hours is part of the ongoing development plans in the health sector and has contributed significantly to reducing waiting times for patients and improving the quality of healthcare as part of the development and provision of high-quality health services for citizens and residents in line with international standards.